X can attack any Bluetooth full bar flip-on that's popping. So why don't you just press 1 for more options? You see that sidekick you rep with ain't slick with sick predictive text messages and a pic now, is it? You see my singular becomes plural, 1 for business, 1 for pleasure. And if you think you can measure up to my communications through pimp status, well, why don't we compare phones and see which one's the flattest? Yeah, my iPhone is shaving off all the drunk calls that can ever fall and any of my conversations because it has the fewest drunk calls in the nation. 2 words, family plan. You see, I'm living in heaven while you're in the grime. I've been talking since 7 while you wait till 9 because your next out can't text well and your T-Mobile ain't global. So why don't you go with the flow of the Go phone so you don't get roam charges? Yeah, or how about no charges? Because your AT&T can't come see me. That little Verizon can't get over the horizon. You can't sprint to the end because your call can't send, and you ain't get no service. That means that cell phone you got is worthless. So why don't you do me a favor and make the right choice? Don't speak to me with your motherfucking cell phones. Speak to me with your voice. How y'all feeling tonight? Just a couple of quick housekeeping rules. First and foremost, in case of an emergency, there are 2 exits. You can either exit the way that you came in, or there's another exit over near house left. Also, there is no intermission. So if you're going to do biology, just go. Where can you go? That's going to be 2 bathrooms, unisex bathrooms right over here. And
working bathrooms.
I'm sorry?
2 working bathrooms.
That's correct. My apologies. 2 working bathrooms. And I believe that, also, the Playground Theater is a non-profit 501c3 theater. So the lights are up and running and everything that you see here in front of us is run by donations. So if you see the show tonight and you find it in your heart to go ahead and donate $2, $5, $10, $20, or your love, then we would definitely appreciate that as well. And if you see an act here tonight that touches you in a specific way, you feel like you have to, go ahead and come up to them and let them know and feel your love. Let them know. Let them know. Y'all ready for a good show tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for your first stand-up act, Jacob Williams!
Good to be here. So I'm from Kentucky originally. Some people don't know that based on how I talk. I guess I'm from a robot factory. That's why, I'm not really worried about when machines take over. They'll just hear me and be like, I guess we already got that guy. Whenever I call my parents, my mom gives me an update of the weather in my hometown. I have to be like, Mom, it's okay, I can find that out online. I'm not calling you to find out the weather, I'm calling you because I need money. I decided not to go to the Apple store anymore because people ask me a lot of questions when I go there. And I don't work there. I had to break that rule because my phone wasn't working. I couldn't get any phone calls for a couple of days, so I was getting the same amount of phone calls that I normally get. I had to reset my phone, and I lost all my phone numbers. I don't know if I'm ever going to get a hold of those 2 people again. It's not that bad for me losing my contacts when I wear glasses, but anyway. It does hurt as a comedian to find out that my phone has more gigs than I do. Anyway, I tried this fitness app, and you're supposed to interact with people that have it. I don't know anyone with it, so it keeps telling me I have 0 friends. I think it's trying to roast me or something. You're supposed to type in activities you do. I tried to type in that I had sex, and it wouldn't let me. I guess even my phone doesn't believe that I'm having sex. I want to invent this new app, to get a ride when it's cold outside. It's just going to be called Uber. But I'm not great with technology. I did get these Bluetooth headphones recently, and then they died right away. So now they're just earmuffs that let me pretend like I can't tell what people are saying about me. I heard this little kid say, "That man looks sad." And I didn't realize he was talking about me at first. I don't really think of myself as a man. But I was trying to feel better, so I went to get some ice cream with a credit card. That's kind of a sign you're too old to get ice cream by yourself. the guy at the counter was like, "You have a good one," which I guess that means have a good day. I thought he was talking about my signature. On the credit card machine. I was like, he's right, I do have a good one. Let's see. Not great with dating. I tried online dating. Someone told me online dating was invented for people like me, which I don't think was a compliment. At one point, the dating app told me I was out with people. I hadn't been on any dates yet, so that really hurt my feelings. That the whole city would unanimously decide to not go out with me. But it was this app where the girl has to start the conversation. I found out a lot of women have terrible games so far that none of them have been able to hook up with me. But I have a couple of matches now. Everyone I match up with has a picture of her standing next to a stormtrooper. So I changed my profile picture so it's me dressed up like a stormtrooper. In case someone I match up with is like, what I like most about your face is when I can't see it. I started texting with someone I met on there. She's like, "Hey, you're a comedian. Where do you like to pre-form?" I was like, "Pre-form?" I guess in my mom's womb. She didn't text me back, so I don't think I'm going to be pre-forming for her in the bedroom. But at this point, I think my dream date would be to go on one. So there's that. I went to the doctor recently. I had a rash on my stomach, and he said it was because of my belt buckle. I guess I'm just allergic to anything that makes me more masculine. He was supposed to take my blood, and I started freaking out. And he's like, "Oh yeah, if you get nervous, we'll lose the vein." I'm like, "Well, now I'm way more stressed out." I didn't know I could lose those. But I actually went, I wanted to get checked for STDs, and I don't think when you show up for that, the doctor's supposed to look at you and be like, "You've got nothing to worry about." Before they've done any of the tests yet. Like, "Don't you have to do anything first?" He's like, "No, I can tell." And he was like, "You can either pee in this cup or we can stick a swab in your urethra." I was like, "I'm going to pee in the cup. I don't need time to think about it." It's like if you were like, "I'm going to have this steak dinner or we can stick a swab in your urethra." But yeah, I went because I hooked up with someone and then I noticed there was a white spot under my tongue and I was worried it was something serious. But it was actually crystallized saliva from dehydration because I'd gone down on her for so long, which was not an STD, but that is my new OkCupid profile bio. Anyway, I have a pretty low self-esteem. Like, I was watching this commercial, it's like, "Are you ready for clear skin?" I was like, "No." So I was trying to make myself feel better. I tried writing these like positive affirmations. I don't think it works because I was trying to write "I can't be stopped" and then halfway through my pen died. So I was wrong about that one. So. Anyway, does anyone have any questions so far? Alright, let's see, I have to get here. Okay, that was a lot more difficult than I was expecting. Let's see, in conclusion, I'm going to tell you guys, let's see, one of my friends got sick recently. He found out he has mono, which I understand because like I actually have monotone, so I get it. I'm not usually this high energy. I just had like 8 Red Bulls before I got here. And, he was like, "I can tell that I'm getting sick because I feel really weak." I'm like, "I think I've been sick for like 29 years now." My name's Jacob Williams. Thanks so much.
It's always hard to go first. So Jacob, here's your free beer. Please give it up for your next stand-up act, Nashawn Barrow!
Hey, what's up, people in the audience? How's it going? Nice and responsive. Jacob was talking about how he had his headphones on, and somebody said something mean to him. That's why I keep my headphones on. I love people talking shit about me and them not thinking I know. I'm like, that's what you think, huh? And I like wearing my headphones without any music because it lets me say ignorant shit. People think it's a song. I'm like, yeah, when I get my 40 acres and a mule, I'm gonna make a strip club. They be like, what that shit is nice. Chicago natives, everybody Chicago native? That's what's up. I'm from Chicago too. I was in Florida for a really long time though. I was going to school down there. In Florida, like everybody goes to Florida for vacations. That's just something that people do. I don't know why it is, but Florida is like at the bottom, right? That's where I'm from, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. That's really nice. That's nice. Beaches, bitches, whatever. But up top, that part, really racist. Way too racist. I went there, right? Minding my own business. I was driving my car, and this white dude pulled up next to me, and I thought everything was all cool because we was both listening to Adele, so I was just like, hey, what's up, dude? And then he looked at me, and he was just like, nigger! I was like, oh my gosh. And I rolled up my window, and I was scared because he scared me. I thought he was possessed by a demon, and then I realized something. Only white people get possessed by demons. Like, I'm serious. I've never heard about the exorcism of Jabari Brown. Once in my life, it's always an Emily or a Kyle. Like, I don't know what that is. So I called the police on him, and hopefully he's in jail, getting a demon raped out of him. But I like how it's like, oh, wait, no, that's not funny. I think it's a little funny if somebody was to rape a demon. I think that's kind of funny. I don't know. Just somebody raping a demon in like a prison's like, hey, do that head turn around thing so you can eat my nigga's ass. No. Anyway. I'm trying to stop smoking because of shit like that. Weird thoughts like that. But the thing is though, smoking is so much fun. How could you not? It's the greatest thing ever. You control every conversation when you smoke. Just, if you got the blunt, if you got the cigarette or whatever in your hand, you control the whole conversation. Somebody talking to you, you can just start a conversation like, hey man, something. Oh, yo, I went to the bank teller the other day, and the bank teller looked at me, and hold on. See, I got y'all waiting right now. Your bank account is overdrawn. Just to finish it off. You know, I really don't like not smoking those. I don't like being told what to do. That shit is the worst. Like those anti-true fads. I hate those things. They should just get rid of that shit. Like with the cigarette people like dragging the dude after like his prom, and then that commercial with the dude was pulling his teeth out to get some cigarettes at the convenience store. Like, why would I listen to a commercial telling me to stop smoking when they was obviously on drugs making these commercials? Like, who the fuck makes a commercial about are y'all on acid? Little cigarette people, what the fuck was y'all smoking when y'all did that shit? Alright. The worst one is the lady with the hole in her throat. So you've seen this lady then. That commercial's fucked up, man. That whole commercial, they was just like, talk, please. They'll stop smoking if you talk. Just like, got it. That's a terrible commercial. Worst part about that commercial is she was putting her wig on backwards the whole time, and nobody let her know. Like, she's just like, That shit is fucked up, man. Her voice sound like a taser too. Just yeah, I've been smoking all my life. You know what's fucked up? The dude who gave her her first cigarette should have got a commercial on how you should smoke. Like, I was the one who gave her the first cigarette. She got paid off of me. If anything. She wouldn't have got paid if she ain't smoked. Now her family paid forever. Why did she stop smoking? Honestly, after this thing right here, you think she should have just kept going? No? No? She would have been the best smoker of all time, honestly. This day and age, with the vape culture that we live in, she would have been in those world style hip hop videos. Just I got a nasty. I'll end on this disgusting thought. Do y'all think she had sex at all with the hole in her throat? We're all just people. Relax. No? She probably had some good neck. You never know. Oh, do you like that? Just like, stop talking, please. You're running my concentration. All right, that's my time, everybody. Thank you.
Guys, we're gonna make some noise! And please give it up for your first musical guest, Dean Santiago, ladies and gentlemen.
How's everybody doing tonight? First off, give yourselves a round of applause for supporting live theater. Thank you. I'd like to thank Breach for having me. Thank you. It's my first time here. I'm very excited to be here. I'll be doing a couple of originals for you all. This first one is called Janelle, and it's named after my first crush that I had in 2nd grade. Every time I think of you, my heart skips a beat, and I can't think straight anymore. Every time I talk to you, my voice starts to break, and I can't think straight anymore. Ever since I met you, girl, my mind's been so perturbed. Thoughts of you, them on my head, I wouldn't trade the feelings of the world. Every time I smell your hair, my heart skips a beat, and I can't think straight anymore. Every time I touch your skin, my voice starts to hurt, and I can't think straight anymore. I've tried so many times before, bottled up these feelings locked inside my heart, and I can honestly say that it's been a waste of my time, and I ain't never going back. Janelle, you put a spell on me that I can't seem to break. Janelle, you know I fell for you. I'm on my knees for heaven's sake. Janelle, you know I fell for you that I can't seem to break. Janelle, you know I fell for you. I'm on my knees for heaven's sake. lot of fun to play. So this next song is a breakup song. It was, thank you for that. We all go through it, and it's a very personal song for me, and it's actually my favorite song that I've written. I'm very impressed by it, so I hope you like it. Don't let me walk out this door. Whoa. 'Cause I know once I go, I'm not coming back. One foot in and 1 foot out. All my thoughts are wondering how we got here. We did this to ourselves. No looking back. Let's make this work before it all fades black. You seem copacetic. All is well. Nothing I expected as far as I can tell. Here it is, me walking out on you. You watching me intently, knowing that we bit off more than we could chew. Did this to ourselves. No looking back. Let's make this work before it all fades black. Before it all fades black. Before it all fades. Thank you, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Santiago! And please keep that round of applause going for your next stand-up comedian, Lily Mason!
Never heard that song. What's up? So it's this African proverb that says, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Thank you. Good vibes to you too. It's Swahili and shit. And I believe that. I went to the dentist the other day to get a consultation for braces. And when the dentist started speaking, I realized that his teeth was crooked and his breath stinks. So I said, you can't be trusted. I don't have braces, do I? No. I also discovered that, like, when you don't feel body was aching, my nose was running. It's okay, I'm alive, girl. You looking at me like, damn, she's still sick? I'm not contagious. Or whatever. And it's like, if you're sick and you don't feel good, if somebody is trying to rob you, they be like, let me get your phone in your wallet. You be like, let me go take this shit and get out my face. Because you don't feel good, right? I copy off you, what we supposed to do? I start caring, I should have paid attention. Do y'all know how to spell possum? That's a real question. Do you know how to spell possum? A-P-O, okay? So no, we don't know how to spell possum. Most people think possum is spelled P-O, and then you continue with whatever. But it's actually spelled O-P-O-S-S-U-M. Y'all confused? I was upset. Because I have a master's degree, so how the fuck did I make it through school? I've never come across possum, old possum, right? And the way that I figured this out is because I was reading this breaking news article about a possum breaking into a liquor store, and the possum got drunk, and animal control had to try to contain this belligerent possum. I was like, he got down on the hitty, okay? But it was old possum that was throwing me off, and the O was literally silent. And I was like, if I was animal control, I would have been to that damn possum. I'd be like, hey, excuse me, I don't mean to bother you, but if you got a cousin around here, an old possum that done broken here, I'm gonna let you do your thing, but we looking for old possum. Why stuff don't work like that with numbers? You know what I'm saying? We are real discriminatory when it comes to numbers. Like, you know, I try to go buy a car, they're like, I'm sorry, man, your credit score is a 570. Like, why can't they actually? The 0 is silent and the 7 in front of the 5 is invisible. So I actually have a credit score of 757. You don't say the 0 but acknowledge the 7. Like, why can't you do that? America's fucked up, man. My nephew loves like superheroes, and so he always like, you wanna play superhero with me? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He like, all right, I'm gonna be the Flash. Who you gonna be? And I said, I'm gonna be Harley Quinn. He said, that's not a superhero. I said, she is to me. Because I admire anybody that can live in their crazy. Just like, hello world, I'm gonna kill you today. I admire anybody that can do that. Like, I wish I could be one of them women that is standing in front of your car with the crowbar in hand. Doing choreography to, I bust the windows out your car. Looking for damn headlights. And as you come out, you are upset, like you pissed off. I'm just like, you love this car, didn't you? And he just so mad at me. I don't condone domestic violence, but in that moment, you went to go choke me, and I've got a smile on my face, like, yeah, I did it, motherfucker. I'll do it again. I'll do it. Like, I wish I could be, because you don't have no worries. You're not scared of nothing. I'm scared of mascots. See, you're not scared of nothing. If you can do that, that's a real story. I'm really scared of mascots. I would whoop Chuck E. Cheese ass because I'm so scared. I'm scared of mascots. I was at work the other day, and a co-worker was talking about spirit animals. Y'all believe in that? Spirit animals? It's interesting. But her spirit animal was a dog. And I was like, are you a bitch? Like, what you saying? And she was like, I would be a dog because I'm really good at detecting things and discovering things. And I started thinking, and I was like, why do we refer to certain parts of sex as doggy style? Like, what animals is doing a missionary? Like, for real. Why do the dogs get a special variation of sex? Like, if you see two turtles having sex, are they doing the doggy style? Like, why don't nobody say, oh, we clicking shells? You know what I'm saying? Why not kangaroo? Like, kangaroos stand up. Like, why we don't say kangaroo? And I looked at kangaroos, and kangaroos got 3 vaginas. And I said, well, I don't want to have kangaroo sex, but I admire female kangaroos, okay? Because I be going through it with my 1 vagina. So if you living with 3 of them, and I understand why kangaroos be boxing, they whoop ass now. And you get this, because you got a lot going on internally. So I think I would want to be strong as a kangaroo if I had a spirit animal. I want to be that strong. I've been sober for like 3 years over there. I wish I could say I was fuckboy free, but that's not the case. I just stopped smoking weed 3 years ago because it was like real bad. Like I was a teacher, and you know I watched a student fall off the art cabinet, and I had to say, go walk it off, go walk it off, because I was probably gonna lose my job that day. And it was so bad, and I had to stop being high because I will always see Jesus every time I got high. Like, oh, it's funny now. It was not funny then. I'm like, Lord, am I dying? Let me know something. You know what I'm saying? And I just like used to be like, man, I need to like get out a spend free card. Like, can I use one of those? You know, like when I be lying to homeless people, like I ain't got no money. Like, Lord, like you should forgive me for that because they lying too. Because he's here every day. This is his job. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but my prayer has just been like to love myself a lot more lately. Yeah, it's needed. This world constantly trying to change you. You know what I'm saying? So I went to go get my eyebrows done the other day. And I have a very circular face and thin eyebrows. Well, I did when I went to go get my eyebrows done. They did this process on me called like tinting, eyebrow tinting. Ladies, you know what that is? Okay, well I did. So I sat in that chair with my thin eyebrows. When I got out of the chair, I had more eyebrows on my face than I did when I sat down. And I was just trying to figure out, did you put a lace front on my eyebrow? Like, did you go get bundles out the back? Because who am I right now? I don't recognize this person. I'm standing in the mirror like, so what thick eyebrows do you like? Do we still want to go do Zumba tomorrow? Like, how you feeling about life? Like, I look like Jafar. I went for Jasmine, but I was looking like Jafar. Yes, yeah. I'm leaving.
Please give it up for the improv team of You Name It! What's up? What's up? We are You Name It. To get us going, can you name us something that you wish you didn't have to do anymore?
Yeah. William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare.
William Shakespeare.
You don't have to do William Shakespeare.
Are you doing William Shakespeare?
You're currently doing William Shakespeare.
Would you like us to do William Shakespeare?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Okay.
that's what we asked.
But I can deal with not doing William Shakespeare.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, because like what really separates him from other, I mean, you know.
Well, now it's like innovative, you know, if they mix it up. Like I know a theater company next semester that's doing a Black Hamlet.
Oh, Black Hamlet.
It's just called Hamlet, but
Like,
like,
it's just like all black people.
yeah.
But that's a better one, I bet. like look at Wizard of Oz and The Wiz. Get the fuck out of here. Black Hamlet is way better, I bet.
It should be called like Ham. Heavy toe. Now I'm excited
We're
about
just
it.
gonna wait a second.
It should be called
We're
Ham.
just gonna call Black Hamlet Ham.
Yeah, it's what you call Black Hamlet.
I swear to God, I won't go if it's Ham. Would you? No, if it was.
Would you
Ham,
go if
like,
it was called Black Hamlet?
No, but if it was like H.A.M. then I would go.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying the whole time. You weren't reading the words I was saying.
Oh, I didn't see.
I had the dots. I had the dots.
I'm real sorry, man. I didn't.
You okay? Don't mess up my
no,
set.
I got you, man.
Don't mess up my stuff, man. I got a shirt tonight. I got a shirt tonight. You can't be messing up my stuff.
I get it, man.
Like, that's golden.
I understand that.
That's golden.
I really do apologize.
All right?
100%.
You know, what do you do? You're obviously not a DJ because you know not to touch a DJ's stuff.
I'm a tap dancer.
You're a tap dancer? How would you like it if I started tap dancing all over your shoes? How would you like that?
You gonna come over here and tap dance on that?
See, you wouldn't like that.
You're right, I wouldn't.
See?
I'm sorry. I really apologize.
Alright.
That's your fucking stuff. I saw you looking at my shoes, man.
I see we're the same size.
I just bumped it one time. It's not
the same size.
Yeah,
Take them off.
What?
Take off your tap shoes.
You gonna take? You gonna? Hold on. Wait a second. You ain't gonna just stand
I'm
there
gonna
and
tap
take.
dance all over you in your own tap shoes.
I'll be damned if you gonna do that. No.
Alright.
Cool.
And you tap dance all over me.
I usually charge like $50 an hour for that kind of shit.
I'll rate you a check right now.
You got Venmo?
I do have it.
Oh shit! Hey, there's this thing on there. If like, watch this, I'm gonna just slide my face right, and that's my code. Just scan my shit.
Okay. Bam, $50.
Oh, word, lay your ass down. Let's get it.
I gotta lay down.
What you want me to tap that? This ain't some dancing on the wall line. I need you to get on the fucking floor where I dance.
Wait, are you gonna like literally dance on me?
Nigga, that's what you paid for.
I guess I do. I'm excited.
Here we go. Forsooth, my lord.
Oh, it's about time you arrived.
Word.
Welcome to my message.
I traveled back from Brisbane.
Brisbane, from which you came.
Yes,
Would you care for a nice wine?
well, good
And a
night.
chalice, and a chalice that I have.
Ah, good. My lord. He's dead.
Oh, that was yours. Oh. It isn't so, is it?
Tis.
Tis?
Tis.
Tis?
Tis.
Well, who will inherit the throne?
Tis you, my lord.
Tis me. That was mine. Please give it up for the solo sketch stylings of Xerxes Flores.
Hello everyone, hello, how we doing?
Good.
I like the energy of this room. I need us to be a little bit more unified, alright? So when I say fuck, you say Trump. Fuck! Trump! Fuck! Trump! Cool, now that we're family, I have some shit on my mind. We're just gonna go for it. The word yas. Ooh, right? I did a show a couple weeks ago. The host was very, very nice. Was carrying my mic off with me off stage for the next act, and she was like, "Yas, queen, yas, yas, yas," literally like at me like that. Super aggressive yasness, and I was thinking like kind of made me giggle because I was like, "What's the point? Like, what was that supposed to do? Make me grow or something? Like the gaze from Mario?" That sentence kind of is redundant. Us in the community do know that Mario was a power bottom. And the move that he does, he jumps up and stuff. Back that ass up, Mario. I guarantee you will never play the game the same way again. So yeah, my name is Xerxes. Yeah, thank you. It usually gets a standing ovation. I like to say my name twice so that the audience feels even more insecure about their stupid name. It's all me. I've had this my whole life. A couple familiar faces I've noticed. As a couple of you know, I am in the process of writing my first book. It's actually very exciting. It's an autobiography. It's titled My Life as Jim Carrey's Understudy. I'm really looking forward to this part of my life. I'm born and raised in Chicago, so my favorite letter is J because I always be walking it. And I'm bisexual, so I'm constantly experimenting. I just can't choose. A couple things you should know. Now, there are a lot of icebreakers to me, as you can tell. And my favorite one in particular is one I like to ice break through a song, which I'm going to perform right now. Gonna little get set going, here we go. It's kind of a secret, so let's keep it between us. Surprise, surprise, I'm an undercover Mexican. Surprise, surprise, I'm an undercover Mexican. Surprise, surprise, I'm an undercover Mexican. Got white privilege, seeping right through my skin. Homies call me Chico, eating the chorizo. And I forgot to mention that I make my own sofrito. That's right, I'm Mexican as fuck, y'all. Here comes another confession. Surprise, surprise, I'm an undercover Mexican. Some people don't like me because I'm Mexican. Can't blame them for hating the system, so I won't confuse prejudice for racism. Cry like a baby when Selena died. Okay, I was just a baby when Selena died. Where you reside, bitty bitty bum bum had us unified. I said bitty bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum, a bitty bitty bum bum, bitty bitty bum bum, a bitty 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 bum bum, bitty 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 bitty. Hey, surprise surprise, I'm an undercover Mexican. Donald Trump is our latest president. He's trying to say all my people gotta go, but I can stay cause he don't know that I'm Latino. He doesn't know I'm an undercover Mexican. He doesn't know I'm an undercover Mexican. He doesn't know I'm an undercover Mexican. So if you just keep it between us, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's my song, Undercover Mexican. Cool. And now time for an impression. This is my impression of Mariah Carey on December 1st when she realizes she has to sing the Christmas song. God damn it! That's the impression. Wonderful time of the year for everybody. Cupping season is among us. Class if you know what cupping season is. For those of you who are not familiar, it's kind of like having a fuck buddy, but one that you drink apple cider with. It's also an amazing excuse to be a fuck boy. Oddly enough, I had to explain this to my cupping partner. He actually wasn't familiar with it. But I was like, oh, let's watch Riverdale. And it's working. He hasn't texted me back in about 2 months, but I'm looking forward to it. The loneliness of not having an intimate relationship with people can be really tough, and it has really affected me deeply. In fact, I have another song to express how I feel. It's really, really quick. I just need to catch my breath because it's like a rapping one. And it's new, so I might fuck it up, but just remember how brave I was. Put your hands in the air if you lonely as fuck. Put your hands in the air if you lonely as fuck. You see that they read the message but they don't reply. You see that they read the message but they don't reply. So you start to cry. Open that bottle of wine. Matter of fact, get the friends of your box. Do that shit straight up for the box. Cause it's just you. No glass needed. No glass needed. Pour it in your hand like you begging to get faded. It's stressing night, so I'm gonna celebrate it. And I got one life, so I'm trying not to hit it. I said put your hands up if you're lonely as fuck. Put your hands in the air. You're lonely as fuck. You see that they read the message but they don't reply. You see that they read the message but they don't reply. Yeah. But you see them on Facebook, so give a like. Show them you not a troll, but you kinda try fling. And that ain't it. I'm done with this wine, so pour me some fucking gin. Give me something I can see my reflection in. Trying to have my Disney princess moment like, who is that girl I see? Staring straight back at me. When will my reflections show that I'm really cool and I have a lot of friends? I wrote that, and I was like, whoa, hold the fuck up. That's perfect. If I'm drinking a box of wine by myself, it's because I fucking want to. Friday night, box of wine, chair, my phone has Flavor of Love, Best Moments, I Love New York. That's perfect for me. I love New York. That's about all I need to say. I also have another Christmas story to tell. It is when I got the worst and best Christmas gift of all time. I was a little shit. So I always try to ruin the presents for myself and my siblings because I like knowing what they got in case I didn't like my present and didn't have to cry. So I had that like preparation. I was really ahead of my time. But I also believed in Santa Claus. So I would search for it. My dad wouldn't hide it very well. He would keep it like This is kind of graphic, but he would keep it right next to his porn. You know, just to keep it safe. And I couldn't let my parents know that I knew where my presents were due to both terms of me getting in trouble and grounded for probably snooping, and also them being devastated of me knowing what a vagina looks like. There's so many doors to it. And so Christmas morning happens, wake up, open it up, and I become terrified because it's exactly what I want. It's a telescope from National Geographic, the portable one that comes with the bag and all the really cool pieces. But I figured out, like, how could it be in Santa's sleigh and also in Dad's closet? Santa wasn't real. And I ran upstairs crying. My parents are very confused, but I'm just like holding the door and I can't let them know that I'm like really upset about this because like Santa is not real. And I remember my parents being like, Xerxes, isn't this exactly what you wanted? And I was like, it is! And I was so dramatic, I looked at the mirror next to me, I was like, but not like this. So wait as long as you can to ruin Santa for yourself. Thank you very much, everyone.
Up for the sketch group band.
We are Babs. We have a show this Saturday at Steppenwolf Theater at 8 p.m. You can just after this and ask us more info. We take you to a hair salon. I'm just really frustrated because it's like I finally figured out my natural hair regimen. You know what I mean? Like I had the twist outs ready, I had everything, and then my overexcited ass had to go dye my hair blonde, and now nothing works.
Listen, I know exactly what you're talking about. Look, on my mom's side, I'm a 4C. On my dad's side, I'm a 4T. And when it rains, I'm a 7C.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm all the way past numbers, like I'm a quadratic equation on my left side, and then equilateral triangle on my right. Straight up 44D in the middle of
As soon as I leave this salon today, I'm gonna go to Uptown because I gotta get me some new products. I'm thinking that today is the day I understand the difference between curling milk, curling gel, curling pudding, and curling lotion.
Listen. You need to know all those products for real. And you gotta rotate them because you know your hair get immune to them like an X-Men.
It's called Black Girl Science. Like, what effect does the dry season on the eastern coast of Tanzania have on me keeping my twist out long enough to fuck the rail?
I'm just tired. It's so expensive buying all these hair products, only for it to not work on my hair texture, or worse, they turn out to be racist or some shit.
I wish we had like a magic 8-ball just to tell us ahead of time if the company gonna be racist in the future. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, let me check this out. Will this racist company be racist the next month or two?
Probably.
Yeah! Girl, let me just tell you this. Look, I am still upset about the Shea Moisture on there. I spent more than $50 goddamn dollars before the scandal broke. But listen, I'm still use it because I bought it.
Come on.
Please believe when I am done, I will not pay another dime for that. I'm a good black.
There you go. Use is chocolate, use is beautiful, and use is discriminated against.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, no, how do you think I feel? I've been using Dove soap for years, now I'm having a mental crisis. Have I been subconsciously washing away my blackness this whole time?
So, like, since we asking questions, can I watch House of Cards? Because it was my next show in my queue on Netflix, and
Listen, see, look, I'm not saying that you can't, but what I am saying, don't judge me if you see me eating Chick-fil-A. That's what I'm saying.
you know they released spicy chicken tenders? Ooh. Who knew discrimination would taste so good? God damn.
Well, I got a question then. Are all the Mary Mary songs band. I feel like one of the sisters could still come to the cookout.
Fuck the cookout. Yo, dead ass B. Like, can I be real? Like, on some real?
You gonna be real?
Can we fuck the cookout? Like, everyone's inviting these white people to cookouts, and keep it 100. Half these black people ain't invited to my cookout. That's what I'm saying.
Man, listen. Okay, Lupita Nyong'o out here really queening this shit. You see her? Alright, but listen, though, real question. For my protective style, should I get a Marley twist or what?
Didn't you just dye your hair?
Yeah, but winter is coming.
Put your ass back under the dry. You still there?
It's still wet. It's wet in the middle. You right.
Winter is coming. It's like, how many protective styles can a sister choose? My coworker, bless her soul, she think my hair grow 12 inches every other month. And she just too embarrassed to ask me if my hair's a weave, so I just encouraged the fuckery.
I straight up told my coworkers my braids was weave, cause see, I don't want them acting brand new when they find a single braid on the bathroom floor. I don't know why that white girl was screaming. She knew that wasn't no goddamn snake.
That ain't shit. It could have been worse. Listen, I was hanging out this dude's house because, you know, I was feeling him or whatever. You know, he being all cute or whatever, all up in my singlese twist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He took his hand out and had the twist in his hand when he went to the kitchen. Yeah, he ain't called back.
I wouldn't.
He ain't called back.
See, that's why I just showed up to dude's house with my bonnet on. Just let him know from jump, I ain't about to twist out, brother. You ain't gonna fuck this up, okay?
You just gonna be bold with it.
Listen, if you can't love me in my Bantu knots, you don't deserve me in my second day curls.
Right then.
Those second day curls.
I don't even know why I'm out here doing this shit.
Because you need some goddamn friends, okay? I'm tired of them coming to my house drinking all my goddamn wine, okay? Drink somebody else's wine, okay? Shit.
I don't even have the skill set they looking for. I can't do the.
You don't know. What you
You're slouching. I see what you're looking at. Do y'all know why y'all here today?
Yes, ma'am! We have an inkling!
An ink? You have an inkling? An inkling? You have an inkling? Did the black queens that paved the way for us have an inkling? Did the queens that created coconut oil have an inkling? Did Madam C.J. Walker have an inkling when she laid the eggs of thousands of women?
No, big sister Curly had no cap. She had a hot comb and a drink.
That's right. Baby's breath too tall. You been doing your research?
Yes, I learned that in school.
You need to learn to hot comb yourself and get these BBs in the back of your head.
You got that special hair.
Okay.
And 2 scoops cocoa, no friends at all. Did Maya Angelou have an inkling?
No, ma'am. Big sister, Jersey reppin', Tim steppin'. She had a cage bird and she rose. Well, she rising, but she not rising no more. So rest in peace, sister. Grammatically, she did rise.
She rose despite her adversity. Now you two are here today because you thought you would attempt to join this illustrious squad, the squad of Kwanzaa.
Oh my
God. Should you be so lucky, should you be so fortunate to join our 7-day organization, I'm gonna need y'all to tell me the principles.
Shit.
Yes, big sister, curly hair, no care, Jersey rabbit, 10-7.
Okay. Baby's breath too tall. What's the principle number 1?
Onika, that means unity.
And what's the purpose of unity?
One must be a bad bitch, even and stand by they wiped up nigga. They wiped up nigga, even though he has Twitter fingers.
Onika. But you know what? She stood by him. And now she moved on to Nas, and I don't know how I feel about Nas, because he had to leave. And he could just do so much better.
What is going on?
What are you talking about, girl? Did you study the 7 quantum principles?
I mean, I skimmed it, but I was raised going through the steps of Kwanzaa. I thought I'd do it from memory. I don't remember.
All right. Principle number 1 is easy. Principle number 2, Navidius. Self-determination, now that's a doozy. What does that one mean?
One must be so self-determined they think that you want a Grammy even though you haven't. Even though designer was nominated before you.
Ain't that future government name? I know that shit.
Okay, I'm impressed, baby's breath too tall. I'm impressed. But can you name the next back-to-back? Principle number 3.
Emoji, working together.
Principle number 4.
Barney,
And Nicole?
look at me. Oh, that yellow.
Okay. Principle number 5.
Zendaya.
Zendaya ain't no principal. That's that hoe from Spider-Man. Look, I know.
Principle number 6.
Tahid, aka 2 Chainz, meaning it's never too late.
Change your life.
Okay, I'm sorry. 2 Chainz. Look, no. I came here to try to be a member of the squad of Kwanzaa, to join other beautiful and powerful sisters on their quest. But all y'all doing is objectifying the 7 real, actual principles of Kwanzaa. Okay, created by Malana Karanga. Okay, okay. With some fucking.
Have you lost your mind?
They rappers' names.
This is true. This is true. We haven't even got to the last principle, the most important principle. Karuchi. Baby's breath too tall. Tell us what it means.
Karuchi means faith. One must have faith that your trifling ass man ain't going to the NBA game on Christmas morning with your ex while you in R&B songs screaming out your name, trying to get your ass back. You know, you gotta go with Yama Van Zandt to fix your fucking life.
Ain't none of this Kwanzaa. I'm going, you take this Kunta Kinte cloth, foot, feet, or whatever, take that shit. I don't need none of this. I don't need no friends. Keep my laundry money.
Thank you, guys.
Give it up for your stand-up comic, Menica Delacar.
Hi, thank you guys so much for having me. Thank you, Preach. This is my first time doing stand-up in Chicago. Thank you. My boyfriend's here tonight. He took off work to be here tonight. If you guys don't know who he is, he's the guy that looks like Brody Jenner. Which would be impressive if that wasn't the case for every white guy over the age of 16. So, he's right over there recording me. I love him. I love being in an interracial relationship. I feel like you learn so much about another culture. And I got really lucky. For example, I learned that Post Malone was not a time period after the Ice Age. And he learned that Lamb Vindaloo was not a psychic that I was seeing. So very good. I also learned that Tailgating was not a sequel to The Human Centipede. And he learned that Sriracha was not the name of my uncle, okay? There's one that I actually asked him to go pick up milk and Sriracha, and he just came back with a carton and a brown man he found at O'Hare, so. I hope he got home safely. And I can't complain too much though, because my dating life before him was kind of like a golden corral. When you lose in quality, you make up for in quantity. No, I really wish that was the case. Actually, I'm like a total prude, because I actually read that that the average person loses their virginity at the age of 17. So it's really nice to be above average at something. Still, yeah, but still. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I was absolutely in love with my ex-boyfriend for the longest time all through college, and then recently found out that he is now dating a 17-year-old. Thank you so much. Which just put me in such a compromising position, not as much as you they are in, position. Because if they get married, do you know how hard it is to register at McDonald's Playpen? Seriously, it's so difficult, guys. I'm assuming it's legal or whatever that they got it. Was it consumed when your parents approve of it? I hope it's approved by their what? Consented. I was going to say consummated. I do not want to consummate that. No, I think that it is consented because her parents actually bought them a trip to Puerto Rico for her high school graduation, which was quite equivalent to the gift that I received when I graduated high school, which was a job application. So I got toothpaste too, so that was really good. I had a really hard time. I kind of wish that I was back in high school. I had a really hard time when I came out here. I didn't know anyone. I'd been here for about a year, and I was super anxious when I came out here, but I didn't know that that was the case. So when I first came, like, I was here, I didn't know anyone, so I went to go see the doctor, and he was like, Monica, like, I took the test. You guys take all those tests, and they ask you the same question like 30 times. They're like, oh, are you sad? I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm here. So I took the test, and he's like, Monica, you are very anxious. You're anxious, you're depressed. I was like, thank you, doctor. I just paid a $20 copay for you to tell me what I already knew. He was like, no, Monica, you are very anxious. I was like, repeating it doesn't change the fact. He's like, Monica. He didn't do that. Monica, you have as much anxiety as about 5% as the population. And I started getting teary-eyed from happiness. And I was so happy, I was ecstatic. And I had to leave the room, and he was like, what are you doing? I was like, I have to call my mom. He was like, why? I was like, it is every Indian parent's dream to have their kid in the top 5%, okay? Celebration here. No, I do have to say though, on a serious note, I'm very thankful for my parents who have been extremely supportive of my mental health, who've been supportive of what I come out here to do. Like I said, it was a little hard. As I mentioned, I am in a relationship. It was a long-term relationship for about 2 years, which I am very proud of myself for because I have not been able to commit to anything. I couldn't commit to a lease. I couldn't even commit to the McPick 2 when they had that option for a really long time, so I was really proud. So my boyfriend came out here. We went on a tapas date, which is just a fancy way of saying we went to Costco and tried all the samples. When he came here, we talked a little. We were talking about the future or whatever, and I told him something that was really hard for me. I said, look, I had a friends with benefits situation here. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, I had a friends with benefits. He's like, you cheated on me? I was like, what? I was like, I didn't get why he was so mad. I was like, you probably could join in. It's not a big deal. I don't know why you're being so upset. He was like, you cheated on me. I was like, no. And that was the moment that I realized that friends with benefits were not friends that put you on their insurance policy. I was so pissed at Greg, and I was so pissed at United Healthcare. So, just so you guys know, don't ever tell anyone that's your situation. I never cheated on anyone. I did actually have one guy hit on me when I went to the gym. It was my personal trainer. And I wanted to let him down easy, but I didn't have the upper body strength, so. Thank you guys so much for having me.
How y'all feeling? I think they need to make more noise, don't they, Max? How y'all feeling? One last time, make some noise! Everybody! Yes, that's right. At this time, we're going to go ahead and distribute free beers to any and everybody that's here. Right over there. Right over there. And that's a trade. We're doing a trade. I didn't even know we could order anymore. Anybody else? So these are Miller Highlights. These are the champagnes of beer, ladies and This is Uncle Max's beer tossing, if you haven't noticed. So, we can't thank you enough for being here. We gave you refreshments. I hope you enjoyed your special musical guest for the evening. So please, make some noise for Ginny Chess.
I'm gonna play some songs for you guys. And we're gonna do it we're just gonna do it. Okay, I'm not gonna talk at all. This song I just wrote. I don't know why you're laughing. It's called Life in the Cracks. Kiss me in the morning, kiss me before you leave the room, kiss me when I'm sleeping, your lips they help to stave off doom. Tell me that you love me, even if you're not in the mood. Tell me that you need me more than water, sleep, or food. The weed that cracked the sidewalk created by your body, let me use your brain to relinquish your body. Let me be the concrete form of you. Be my perfect mother, be my only source of light, be my loving father. Be the day that blinds my night. The weed that cracked the sidewalk created by my need for you. Is really intense, but I think it's important that we talk about it, so, okay. You're a feminist, you're an anarchist, you talk about your commitment to consent, but in the golden Nugget parking lot. You brag about the women that you fucked. You put your hands on her, she didn't ask for it. You think it was obvious with all your political shit. You should have stopped as soon as she said, wait. You are the system that you claim to hate. She said, why should I trust any man who says he doesn't rape? And good luck smashing the patriarchy when it's how you were raised. Please stop whining, stop contesting. No one owes you fucking anything. It's come out of your mouth 1,000 times, but you choose when and to whom it applies. You're a rapist, you're not a feminist. Fuck your politics, it's all masculine bullshit. Survivors will continue to survive and won't shut up until your culture dies. She said, why should I trust any man who says he doesn't rape? And good luck smashing the patriarchy when it's how you were raised. Alright, I have one more song. It's a fast one. It's called More Projections. I am 30 plastic cups of half-drunk water. You are a pillowcase full of Halloween candy. I am burning hot sanitizer. You shook your hands after you touched me. Tell me what
How y'all feeling? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Preach. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Preach! And we do improvised spoken word. To get things started, first and foremost, because we love Ginny's work, we wanted to be able to respect their work. And normally before, during, and we'd like to go ahead and check in with each other before we hit the stage. So, Preach, Aaron, what is one word or phrase that's been uplifting you lately?
Oh wow. Get this shit done.
Dope.
I'm in finals right now and I'm ready for it to be over. Yeah, get this shit done.
Thank you. Spencer, what is one word or phrase that's been uplifting you lately?
John Wyatt Gale.
There it is. Asia, what's one word or phrase that's been uplifting you lately?
My family. What's up?
Max, what's one word or phrase that's been uplifting you lately?
My dad.
And what's one word or phrase that's been uplifting me lately is the diversity of this motherfucking audience right here. And please raise your hand if you have never seen Preach before. Right there. I saw that hand. Hi. What is your name?
Dearman.
Hi, Dearman. It's very nice to meet you. My name is TJ. You've heard what's been uplifting us. What's been uplifting you lately?
Oh, energy in the room tonight.
Energy in the room.
Energy on the stage.
Round of applause for them. Energy in the room, friends. I guess we're just gonna have to preach!
I think about energy, I think about ohms, like in physics, I think about chemistry, I think about magic, I think about science, because energy is science and energy is magic, and synergy is a word that people say in business offices that I never go to, but it's something. And I think about magic and sharing your energy, and when someone does something on stage and then you do something back to them, you clap or you laugh or you smile, and that's magic, and that's a transferal of energy. And
Preach!
That's a transferal of energy.
Preach!
That is a transferal of energy.
Preach! That is a transferal of energy. The time that I make connections and the eyes that I have reaching in mine. I see you, brother, you looking at me. And what do you see?
I see community.
I see the community in you. You see the community in
I see the community in you. I see the giving tree.
You see the giving tree?
That's what I see.
Man, I've been giving out all types of money. You tell me that I'm the giving tree.
But even more importantly, you've been giving out love. You've been giving out respect. You've been giving out love. You've been giving out your time. And without that, you know, fuck everything else, man.
For real?
Yeah.
Just fuck everything else.
Fuck everything else.
Just fuck everything else. Just fuck everything else. Just fuck everything else. Just fuck everything else. Hey, fuck everything else. Hey, fuck everything else. Hey, fuck everything else. Guys, fuck everything else.
You guys are really getting it, man. You guys are really getting it. So that's the first tip of hip hop.
I think I got the walk down.
You got it, Jerry. You're getting it. God bless your soul, man. God bless your soul.
He's got the robot. He's got the robot.
So check this out.
Okay.
Yo.
What was that?
That was hip hop.
I'm just curious. What exactly are you guys trying to accomplish from, my help? You know, I mean, I've been doing hip hop for 30 years. It's been pretty crazy.
Well, I just want to sit on a pedestal and be fetishized, a lot.
We can make that happen.
For real, ever since America's Best Dance Crew came out, the Jabberwockies gave me so much hope. And I've been rocking my mask ever since I found a mask at Party City. So I was just like, oh yeah. And then I just want to break dance.
my friends tell me that I'm not black enough. So, I would like to, I would like my favorite rapper to maybe be Nas instead of Lil Xan, so.
One night I was up late and I saw Nelly swipe a credit card down a girl's ass.
Yes! Yes!
I just want to say, like, I want to be the first woman to swipe one the man's ass. I know it's going to be hairy and some of the numbers might get called and some of them
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Preach. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Preach. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Preach. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. I'm willing to put blood on the stage just so that kids that are underage don't hear sirens every day. So that these helicopters that you think are only in boys in the hood are actually your reality. When you realize that they took down the rims at Avalon Park that haven't been up for 7 years because they don't want you to play ball. The fact that you come outside and that you're tired of seeing that your cousins fall, that you're tired of seeing so many lives taken away from you.
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Sometimes when you gotta be accountable, you gotta hold everybody accountable. And you don't just hold the audience and society outside, you hold your parents too, and your grandparents and your brothers. And even if it makes you feel like, man, I could have swore that we were still brothers, you still make that sacrifice and realize in order for change to happen, it's gotta come hard and it's gotta come true. And know that I came out of the same womb as you, and if you're gonna come at me, brother, I'm gonna come at you, because we need this change, and change doesn't come so quickly. I mean, just look at me, you see? I'm willing to make that sacrifice.
I'm willing to make that sacrifice. If my grandma needs me to move back home, I will move for her. Cancer won't keep me from her. They can chemo it out. They can chemo it out. But I'm going to come back. I'm going to be in. I'm going to stay in. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to hold her so tight, even if she don't want to hug. See, my grandma does. Okay? She been in the army, she be wearing boots. She used to smoke cigarettes outside with a trench coat on, nothing under it. She's a G. And I'ma be like her. Cause we are family. I got her breakfast.
You know, Aisha, that I'm old. I'm old now. You know?
I can see.
82 and young. Doctors start to tell me, "Uy, you should stop eating with the patis and salt, like salty. I have diabetes, you know that, right?" But
what do you call it, Grandma?
Diabetes.
Make sure we talk about the same.
Opo. Yeah, when they tell me I go to the doctor, I tell them, you know, I'm old. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. I've got all my stats.
Mr. Goodell, I'm sorry, but you cannot play volleyball anymore.
This is bullshit. You cannot tell me what I can and cannot do.
Sir, also, this is my office. You cannot smoke in here.
What are you going to do? Kill me?
Here. I'm sorry, man, but Golden Corral is closed, man.
You can't tell me what I can and cannot do. If I want quality over quality. Excuse me. Quality over quantity?
That's it right there.
I get my mixes up. You know, I have diabetes.
You got a lot of plates for somebody with diabetes.
Life is short. You should see. Look at you. My life long as you. What are you doing? You look. How old are you? 15?
Preach.
How old are you? 15? How old are you? 15? How old are you? 15?
How old are you? 15? Are you truant? Do you need to be in school right now? No, officer, I'm a 26-year-old woman. Oh, then can I have your number? Oh, how old are you? Are you 15? Can you buy this alcohol? How old are you? Can you wear that short skirt to school? How old are you? How often does it matter how old I am? As long as I am old enough, how old are you? Are you 15? Why do you care, motherfucker? How old are you? Are you 15? I hear that so much, that exact number. Like, how old are you? Are you 15? Strip me of my agency. Strip me of my ability to drive myself anywhere and get away from you. Strip me of my legality. Strip me of my freedom. How old are you? Are you 15? Are you 15? Do you have titties? And do you bleed? And can I fuck you, but you're still too young to say anything? How old are you? Are you 15? Am I gonna get in trouble for wanting to sexualize you, even though we're taught to sexualize teenagers on TV every day?
Preach.
What?
Even though we're taught to sexualize teenagers on TV every day. Preach. Even though we're taught to sexualize teenagers on TV every day.
Not just TV, but at every house party that I went to as a young kid. Juke parties, if anybody knows about it. Those are probably some of the first times that I would believe that I think that young dudes or dudes my age at 11 years old were teaching me, oh, the way that you get a girl is she just walks past you and you just grab her like this. And then she, you know, if she agrees to go along with it, so-called agrees to go along with it, she'll rub her ass on it. And then, you know, afterwards, you know, it's no relationship going with it. You don't do anything after that. You don't, you know, there's no dependency, there's nothing like that. It's just, you go back to partying and then I guess somebody's mom picks us up in a minute.
Who's ready to twerk it out? Twerk it out Wednesdays. During the day, twerk party at night.
Why the fuck is Coach Phillips our DJ?
Sunday's Best with and we do have 2 shows left. Actually, no, we got 1 show left. And as a special gift for all of y'all from us, we'd like to go ahead and present DJ Illest